working out, then you started the challenge about ice cream challenge. People went ice cream. What was your mind when you decided to do this challenge? Because that's not working out, that's different.
Yeah. So, when it comes to the cold plunges, like you're saying, that was something that was an idea that I had in my head for about 2 years. Creating credibility is always a little bit hard, especially for someone who looks like me. You know,
Yes.
there's not too many people in this space that look like me
Who do exactly what you're doing.
who are trying to do something for the
Yes.
fitness community here
True.
in Kenya. What do you think trainers do wrong?
Yes.
They're not passionate about what they're doing.
Because you find someone who has a client for this 1 month, another month clients disappear. Say, I'm coming later, or I'm coming. He's going to look for another person.
Well, it's punctuality. It comes back to the basics. Some trainers are just not punctual. Yeah, they don't put love into their work. They don't check form correctly. Sometimes they're training and they're on their phone. It's those simple things. Whereas if you take your job seriously, people are going to come to you.
If I look at your gym, you don't have a lot of equipment, like fancy equipment and lot of machine.
I don't believe in it.
So for someone who doesn't know you, who's going to hear about you for the first time, who are you and what do you do?
So my name is Kaz, and I'm the founder of Mint Gyms. We started over just under 2 years ago, and we focus on group classes, strength and conditioning.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing how long have you been working out?
Working out, I've been working out since I was 17, 18,
Okay.
around that time. But you know, when you first start working out, you don't know what you're doing.
Sure.
And you do all the wrong things. So I would say I seriously started working out maybe in my mid-20s, taking it seriously.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you focus about more? You focus about weightlifting or calisthenics?
A bit of both.
Okay.
So I have love for both. I think for functionality, I think it's super important to be able to use your body to perform, which is why I like and I endorse calisthenics. But in terms of increasing muscle mass, increasing testosterone, I love strength training as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I would like us to talk through about how you decided to come to open the challenge exactly you're doing to your gym. So for someone who doesn't know what the challenge you do and what is the most important thing for someone who wants to do the challenge, it's going to help them.
So challenges of opening a gym or challenges of...
I would like us to talk us through about what inspired you to do the challenge you're doing.
So when I had come here about 5 years ago, I just came for like a gap year to Kenya to visit my family. And, you know, fitness has always been a big part of my life. And I always wanted to, I didn't really understand that I wanted to open up my own gym.
Okay.
Yeah, it was never in the cards. I just loved, I was just very passionate about training, running, calisthenics. And then when I had come here about 2 years into it, I started a gym.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that didn't work out.
That's which year, sorry?
This was in 2022. 2021, 2022. Okay. Yeah. And unfortunately, you know, first time business, you know, it doesn't work out
So
sometimes.
you have to go up and down.
So, and it wasn't, and what we did with that particular gym is that we made a lot of noise and I loved it. It was great, but it wasn't really the essence of what I wanted to do here.
Okay.
So in 2023, when I left that, I started focusing.
That was your first gym to open in Kenya.
Yeah, and I did that with someone else. Yeah, okay. And unfortunately, that didn't work out, like I said. And then in 2023, I started Mint. Now, the idea of Mint was to focus on creating a less intimidating place to work out. So if you go to most gyms, it is quite intense.
True.
Yeah. So like you see, individuals like yourself, big guys, you see all this hectic machinery,
Yes.
and that's fine. That's great. But for the mass demographic, in my opinion, here in Kenya, is I want to try and create an easier transition into fitness.
Okay.
And in my opinion, group training is what I think is the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah. So we try to make our group training structured in a way that if you're intermediate, if you're beginner, if you're advanced, everyone can do it.
Okay.
But my main demographic is actually, beginner to intermediate.
Okay.
Getting people into working out and starting to fall in love with it. Yeah. I'm not really focusing on getting individuals who know what they're doing. That's not my demographic. But creating that transition into fitness is ideally my goal here in Nairobi. Trying to do that, and that's why I started Mint. Yeah.
So what was the challenge when you started the Mint? What was the challenge did you face?
There's a lot of challenges.
Just take us through, because this one thing is you're new for Kenya. You don't know a lot of people in Kenya. The only people you know is your family.
Yeah.
The only people you know is your family.
So the challenge that I faced was also trying to be taken seriously in this industry as well, because like you said, I'm new.
Yes.
Especially when I was starting off. I was known from my previous brand, but this is the first time I was doing it myself. So creating credibility is always a little bit hard, especially for someone who looks like me.
Yes.
There's not too many people in this space that look like me
Who do exactly what you're doing.
who are trying to do something for the fitness community here in Kenya. Not to say there's none, but to the level that I want to try and create, and with the ideas that I have, it takes a lot of patience and at the right timing, with strategic timing. But I've always seen how, again, I'm from Australia, so I've seen how the impact on fitness is now to lifestyle,
Okay.
So I can understand how beneficial, obviously we can understand how beneficial getting your body moving, and that doesn't mean lifting up heavy dumbbells or benching.
Benching heavy.
No, it's all about getting your body moving in whatever way possible, So at Mint we do conditioning workouts. So you work on body weight, you work on core, you work on obviously running, because in my opinion, I think if you can bench press 200 kilos or you can deadlift 200 kilos, but you can't run for 5 minutes,
True.
I don't think that's great.
That's not good.
No,
What do I supposed to do?
you should have a balance.
Okay.
So ideally, the way I've programmed my workouts is how athletes train.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you look at an athlete, how they train, they have strength training,
Yes.
but they also have conditioning
True.
to work on your capacities, your aerobic and anaerobic capacities.
You have mobility also.
Absolutely. It's a whole package. Okay. Yeah. So you'll never miss a leg day, will you?
No, I can't mix leg day.
Exactly. So think about it that way. So, yeah. So for me, I think they both work hand in hand. Yeah. Strength training is very, very important, but working on general fitness is also very, very important,
Okay.
and that's why I've taken about, close to 2 years to develop my programming. And so far it's worked out, but it took a long time
To be where you are.
to build that program, to build the brand, to get recognition, to get credibility. But so far I've loved it, along with the challenges and everything. It's been a blessing.
It's been an amazing journey.
Yeah, it's a bit of Mint journey. Yeah.
So if you look at this way, for someone who started the challenge, actually, after you started the program of training out, of working out, then you started the challenge about ice cream challenge. People went ice cream. What was your mind when you decided to do this challenge? Because that's not working out. That's different.
Yeah. So, when it comes to the cold plunges,
Okay.
like you're saying, that was something that was an idea that I had in my head for about 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Because when I was thinking about it, no one was doing it over here. Yeah.
So that's exactly how it's. Yes.
Yeah. So no one was really doing it. But I think when it comes to business, you have to also understand when's the right timing to do it.
To do it.
Yeah. So I had this idea, and then I had an individual that came to my gym in late 2024.
Okay. That's last year.
Last year, yeah. And he actually told me, he's like, "Oh, is there any place that?" And he's from the UK.
Oh, okay.
And he actually asked me, he's like, is there any place that we could, is there any place that does cold plunges over here? I'm like, mate, I know of one person, but I've been trying to do this for a while now. And him and I just started to talk,
Talking.
and we generated a really good friendship. And then we started seeing, okay, how can we manufacture these over here? So, and that's how Flow was created. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Flow is separate to Mint.
Oh, it's separate from it.
It's separate. The event Flow is done at Mint in the facility. Yeah, at my gym. But Flow, we have 3 partners. Yeah, it's myself and 2 of my other partners.
Other partners.
And each of us have our own skill set.
Okay.
Yeah, but we what we wanted to do with Flow is to create an understanding around recovery. Yeah, which we thought wasn't done over here.
Oh, actually, yes.
And that's how Flow started.
Oh,
So Flow's also been it's under a year.
oh, okay.
It's under a year.
It's under a year.
Yeah. Okay. So, but we think that the way we've done Flow has impacted
Many people.
a bit of a trend going on. And we're super proud of that, because I think in these industries, it's not about competing.
No.
Yeah, ideally. And me and my bro Alvin talk about this a lot, where it's always trying to see what the other person is doing, and it's like, oh, let's try and do it better. Rather than collaborate,
Okay.
and in that way boost the industry, so we both eat.
True.
So that was the idea around Flow. Again, I want to do things that I'm passionate about in life, and these are the things that I'm super passionate about. And because I think Nairobi is on the cusp of this kind of energy, and it needs these sort of things, because people don't realize how badly they need these. So someone's got to start it. Yeah. So
For someone, sorry, just kidding. For someone who doesn't know, why should I do Flow? What is important for me for coming and do that?
Well, Flow in itself is an experience. We want to try and lean away from the cold plunges being a hype thing. Yeah. We actually want to express how beneficial it is to the body. Yeah. Now, have you done a cold plunge before?
No, I never done that.
So come and then you.
I will come.
So ideally, the cold plunges, it reduces inflammation in the joints. So for someone like you who lifts very, very heavy, reduces inflammation in the joints, and obviously speeds up blood circulation and in the muscles. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a recovery tool. On top of that, it also increases dopamine.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. So it increases all your dopamine. Which in itself is a huge plus.
True.
So, but along with Flow, it's an event. It's not just the cold plunges.
It's an event.
So we do a mobility session in the morning, for
okay.
about an hour. Then we do the cold plunges. Then we have a barbecue where people can eat.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of package.
It's all in one package. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's well thought of. We've tried to see where the gap is and see how we can, how the individuals can benefit from this, and also to create a want. you know, and create that kind of understanding around recovery is not just about going to the gym. You know, you got to take care of yourself. And, you know, a lot of our demographic is, you know, 30 plus. So when you hit that 30 plus time, you know, you start feeling a little bit of joint pain. You know, and recovery is super important. So that was the main idea for Flow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a limit age, someone who's supposed to be like from 50, 60? Do you have a limit age?
No.
Anyone can come.
Anyone can come.
Anyone can come.
We've had teenagers come. We've had people that are 50 plus come. You know, it's just in essence, it's just cold water. You know.
Yes.
And the way we've done it is actually understood how to do it properly.
Okay.
At what temperature to do it at, how long to do it for. All those factors come through.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like us to tell, if you compare Kenya and Australia, what are the difference when it comes to fitness? How do people take fitness in Kenya and Australia?
I mean, the main thing is, in my opinion, is in Australia, it's a lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah. Whereas there's a sense of need and urgency, and people have actually seen value in taking care of their health.
Okay.
Yeah. In my opinion, over here in Kenya, I think we're just starting.
We're just starting.
Just starting. I mean, gyms have been around,
Yes.
and people obviously train. Yeah. But if you look at the mass demographic, you know, they're still in the bars, they're still drinking. All of these things kind of happen. In Kenya, there's a bar on every corner, yeah?
Yes, true.
You know? In Australia, there's a gym on every corner. Yeah? So I think that level is nearly there, where it's actually people have turned to it as a lifestyle rather than just going to the gym and working out.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. So, and in my opinion, we're a couple of years away. So people really understand that it's not just about fitness; it's about a lifestyle shift of just training and taking care of your body, especially in a place where healthcare isn't provided to you by the government. It makes more sense to take care of your mind and your body. Yeah.
Do you think people they appreciate working out or fitness?
Of course. You know, you have a lot of individuals, like a lot of my peers who have been on the podcast. You know, have a huge passion for it. But I think where the value is not quite there. Whereas if I go to you and I ask you for 10,000 a month for a gym membership, there'll be a lot of hesitation.
Yes.
Yeah. But maybe to the same individual going to a restaurant or a bar
And paying 10,000 for eating food or drink
in an hour.
in an hour.
So they've seen value in that.
Okay.
But here we're trying to give you a package that's going to better your health, you know, your lifestyle and
They
everything.
still complain. You want to bargain for this package.
Exactly.
But if you go to the club, you're not going to bargain for the package. If they tell you the alcohol is 10,000, 5,000,
Yeah.
just buy.
You just buy it.
Okay.
But over here, and I'm sure you've gone through it before,
Yes, true.
where people negotiate the prices. It's like,
Exactly.
that's too expensive.
It's too expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
Why are you charging? I know someone who charges cheaper
Yeah.
than you.
So that's what I currently think of the market here. The mass demographic and the mass market hasn't seen value
Okay.
in health and wellness. Yeah. So that's why we have to work a lot harder, you know, to try and endorse what we're trying to do.
What can you tell someone who is starting working out as a personal trainer to make his value go high? Because we find some people, they start working out, they start charging very low price.
Yeah. That's a good question, actually. I think, and I've done this to a few of my trainers already, you know. I've just gotten a new intern that started off right now, and I asked him, how much are you charging for your PT?
Okay.
And he told me the price. And granted, where he's coming from, maybe the disposable income isn't quite there to charge those kinds of prices. But it doesn't mean that he's not a qualified trainer. He's just in the wrong market right
Wrong
now.
marketing,
Yeah. So I believe you can charge a certain price point, but you have to make sure that your service is top,
Yeah, top.
because we're in a service industry.
Yes.
Yeah. Us as trainers, we're dealing with people. We're
Yes.
almost like therapists,
True.
right?
Yes.
So you're going to be spending at least 3 to 4 times a week with this individual,
Okay.
right?
Yes,
So you form a relationship. Yeah. So what I say, I mean, for any trainer that's thinking of starting this, starting to become a trainer, like a PT, the way I started off was, first, if someone is interested in getting trained by yourself, go through like a week with them. Don't charge them.
Without charging them.
Don't charge them.
Okay.
So what I've done, and it's worked for me,
Like,
is
for example, I travel from my house, I go to someone, they kill money, and just for a whole week, being with them.
yep.
Okay? Continue.
And the main thinking of that is just to make sure that the chemistry is right.
Okay.
Again, this is my approach.
That's your approach.
This is my approach. I don't go very aggressive with the price points first. I first ask them. I'm like, let's train together for a week. Yeah, let's see if you see value in me and I see value in you.
Oh, wow.
And then normally with that kind of gesture, the clientele respond quite well to that. Yeah. And it's always worked for me,
Oh.
because they can kind of see like authenticity in it, So I think I also only work with clients who really value my time,
Wow. That's a very good one.
and that I'm also testing them in that week. Yeah. And I've been super lucky to be training, entrepreneurs, CEOs, and not necessarily because I have the best programming, I have the best equipment. It's because they can see themselves spending an hour a day with me, So the chemistry must be right.
Okay.
So that's what I do. Yeah.
Oh. That's very good one. If you look at the marketing in fitness in Kenya, according for me, because you find trainers, they start working out, they start charging 10,000, 15,000, and that's very low price. That's why the time you can't find, if you find a client, they say, I know Haka who charged me 10,000. Why are you charging me 100,000? Why are you charging me 50,000? So if someone come to you and tell you something like that, how do you handle that? If I know someone who charges cheaper than you.
Then go to them. I keep it very simple.
Okay.
The way, for me, I'm also veering out of becoming a trainer. Yeah. I have a certain shelf life because I can't run my business while still being a trainer.
Okay.
So my goal is to develop trainers to be way better than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, I've made all the mistakes along the way.
Okay.
And I make sure, because a lot of my trainers that are working with me now are younger than me, and I give them a set price. I'm like, this is how much you should be charging.
Okay.
Yeah. This is, in my opinion, a fairly priced model where you're not charging ridiculous amounts.
Not too high, not too low.
You're not too high, not too low. And my goal for them is just to start understanding how to train people. Yeah, but also understand where you are as a trainer. Again, if you charge too low, you're not going to be motivated to come in and train your clients, because it's a lot of work. You're getting to the gym at 5 a.m. and then you're left with not too much.
Yes.
So you need to, and that's what I've done as well. So I've given them a set price, and I've told them, okay, after X amount of time, increase by 5,000.
Oh,
increased by 5,000.
after a sort of time, let's say 2 months, 3 months, increased by 5,000.
But I tell them
Okay.
when I see that I think this is what you're worth. Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, because for us, the way I see it is like we're doing God's work. You know, we're benefiting your lives.
True.
Yeah, there is a price point on that. Yeah, in my opinion. So I've got, again, I'm not an individual who has been doing this for so long. You know, I wouldn't say I'm a pro. I've just learned how the Kenyan market works and adapted it to my style. Yeah, where it's more focused on the service, your relationship with that client. And then when that kind of happens, you are able to charge a little bit more authentically, though. Yeah. So that's what I kind of train now, and I guide my trainers in that capacity.
When you come to Kenya for the first time, like you said, you didn't have the vision about creating a gym or opening your own gym. How did you get your first client? Then you decided, I want to be a trainer, I want to be a personal trainer, then I want to do this.
I have two. So a good friend of mine, she wanted to put on some size. She wanted to start like strength training.
Okay.
So that was my first client. Yeah.
This was your first client?
It was my first client.
She was your friend?
Yeah, I mean, she was at my previous gym as well, and we were good friends at that time. And she's like, Kaz, you know, I want to get trained. I want to put on some size. I want to put on some weight. So we just started training, and then and she's been with me for like 2 years.
Wow.
And it's been awesome, and we've really developed a strong relationship. My second client, I actually met him at a party, and this individual has done, like, you know, very well for himself. You know, someone that I really admire, someone that is like a mentor to me. And he's like, "Yo, Kaz, you know, he wasn't happy with his trainer that he had, so I'm just like, yeah, come through. Like, let's see." And on the first session that we did together. He's just like, "All right, Kaz, I like it. Let's do it." I'm like, no. Let's take our time.
Wow.
Let's do this week, and then let me know.
Oh.
You know, I believe he liked that kind of
For
way.
a whole week, you're not earning anything?
No.
Wow.
No. And this is another piece of advice I'll give up to people who want to start into the industry, who are super passionate about it. Really focus on developing good relationships with your first clients, because they will talk. So because of that one client, I got close to 5 clients just because of him.
For one client? Wow.
And the clients that I got because of him are, you know, big time people. Yeah.
Wow.
And just because, you know, when you first started, you've got to show up. You've got to put in all the work.
You have to show the work.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So for me, the way I've kind of done it is, which I won't advise to a lot of people, but how I did it at the start was, I didn't charge a crazy amount. But what I wanted to do was form relationships and then form networks. And because of the way I acted right at the start, I believe that's what helped me now create that kind of
network.
Yeah, that network. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say, you know, don't go straight into charging
a huge of money.
No, first learn. The money will come. If you work well with one individual, they're going to tell other people about you.
Okay.
And then your business will grow. Yeah, I did the same thing with one of my trainers at this year, and he hasn't even marketed himself, and he's got 4 or 5 clients now. and he's not marketed anything.
He's not marketing anything.
They've just come to him.
Just come to him.
They've come to.
What is the skills? For someone who's watching, they say, I'm trying to look for client, I'm not getting any client. What do I supposed to do?
Well, for me, I can tell you, my trainers have benefited from my network and benefited from my brand. So when people walk into the door and let's say I don't have the capacity,
Take this one.
simple as that.
Wow.
And now maybe a lot of you guys don't have that capability. If you're starting off just like that, just start working on getting 2 clients.
2 clients.
That's it. And do that well. Work with those 2 clients very, very well. Yeah. And then if you're not progressing, getting more clients, it just goes to show, like, are you hustling? Are you trying to promote yourself? Yeah. Are you working on, your marketing? Simple things like that. I've gone organic. We don't do too much marketing when it comes to that.
How do you market?
Word of mouth. Mint right now, if you go on the Mint page, we're not really in your faces with social media. Our marketing model has been very organic and has been through word of mouth. Yeah, Instagram has helped, don't get me wrong. But it's happened organically and it's happened over time, which I think is a better way. It takes a little bit longer, but if you can kind of hold it up and you stick with your vision, I think it works out in the end. If you go to a restaurant, and you think it's really, really good, and if you come and tell me, you're my friend,
Yes.
so I'll trust you.
I trust you. Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's been my approach.
That's a
with
marketing,
Mint.
actually.
Word of mouth is still the best marketing in my opinion, because there's trust there.
Yes.
So now if you see, Instagram and marketing, like social media, is visibility. Yeah. So you'll be able to attract a lot more people, of course. But a lot of my first location has been through word of mouth.
True.
People bringing their friends, people bringing their
Because
family.
if I tell you something and I trust you, you'll come and say, hey, Kaz is a very good trainer.
Yeah,
Just
because your
go and
friend's
try.
not going to tell you about a bad gym or a bad restaurant.
True.
They're going to tell you because, I really, really like it. I'm
Yes.
sure you will like it. And then you'll come.
Okay.
So my first location has really popped up just because of that. Because of my community.
Okay.
But to go down that approach takes time.
It takes time.
It takes time.
Okay. How can I know someone is a very good partner through your experience?
How
How can I know someone is a very good partner if I want to start a business with him? Because I think this person is very good, then the end of the day, I'm going to find the person who was not the way I was expecting.
if you have any hesitation, just trust your gut. That's the best piece of advice I can tell you.
What's your thoughts?
Trust your gut. If you think there's something not quite right, if you see, don't ignore the red flags.
Don't think,
Don't ignore the red flags at the start.
Okay.
If you see any red flags,
That's it. That's it.
I think it's very, very delicate when you have partnerships in a gym. And not to say they don't work. Like right now with Mint, I also wish I had a partner, someone to kind of offset like my weaknesses in running a business, and I have a lot. So understanding what this partner is coming on to help
What is
the
the
brand
offering
work.
for the table?
Yep.
Okay.
So how, in essence, can you guys work together to build the brand to its actual potential?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I would say about that.
So meaning if I want to open my business and I want to open with my partner, if I see something is wrong, I just stop it.
Yeah, but also, man, you may not see something wrong. It might come a little bit later. Yeah, you don't know those things. And it's hard to actually to prejudge
Someone
Yeah.
for the first time.
I would say if you have developed trust with this individual, if you've known them for X amount of time.
Okay.
If you think you guys are compatible, yeah. But you guys have to have your key strength points.
What about if there's some people who say, I'm going to offer the money, you just learn the business. I'm going to offer money, I'm going to invest, you have idea, Kaz, you have idea, and I'm going to invest it. Is that okay?
I mean, it depends. It depends on your business model. If you need the money, if you need the capital, yeah,
Okay.
and you're willing to give out equity or shares in your business, then yeah, I think it can be very, very beneficial. Yeah. If you really think you can do it yourself and take a little bit more time
Try to explore.
to also create your brand, then do that. There was a similar question that I kind of faced myself when I opened up my second location, and I asked for advice. So either I get an investor, yeah, or I go to the bank.
Okay.
So it depends on how aggressive you want to be. So if you really think there's an opportunity right now, and you need a certain amount of capital, yeah, just make sure you know exactly what the terms and conditions are for that. If you're willing to take a bit longer, yeah, to formalize your actual goal and your actual business, then go that approach. In my understanding, for me, I'm willing to take a bit longer, take my time with this, establish my brand, and I've done it by myself so far, and then ideally, once I have the right model for Mint, and it's doing its thing, then it's more advisable to be like, okay, now I think I've got these two, they're working well, but now I want to get to the next level.
Okay.
Yeah. And for that, you need capital, 100%.
So you need capital. Yeah.
So if I want to go and be like, okay, this model has worked for these two places, right? But to get to the next level, I need X amount right now. That, in my opinion, that's your time where you can start approaching. Because an investor is going to see like, oh wow, he's done this by himself, it's worked.
Okay. So if I put my money there, it's going to be worth it. Okay.
But again, I'm not at that stage yet, so I can't give very, very good advice. But that's just the way I'm kind of seeing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How did you lose your money? For someone who doesn't know, when you come to Kenya,
How
did you lose your money?
How did I lose my money?
Yes.
In my previous business?
Yes.
Yeah. I invested it all there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I just want to ask you a little bit about this. What is your childhood?
My childhood?
Yes.
I was born in Kenya.
You born in Kenya?
I was born in Kenya, yeah.
Okay.
I was born in Kenya. We migrated as a family when I was very young to Australia. So me and my sister and obviously my parents, we were in Australia. And then in time, my parents moved back to Kenya.
Okay.
And I stayed in Australia to finish off my studies and everything. So there was a big gap with my family. Not because of anything serious, it was because my mom and dad were here and I was there by myself. Now growing up to an adult, I think the absence of family starts affecting you, which is one of the reasons I came back to Kenya.
Okay.
To spend more time with my family. Yeah.
Okay. How did you decide to venture as a fitness to make it as a career?
Honestly, there was no plan to do this. I was in a corporate job in Australia, nothing to do with fitness. And when I came here and I had pursued this lifestyle and saw the how happy I was doing this at the start, I just went with it. Because sometimes you can get your calling in life a little bit later. You don't know it. Yeah. So there was no real plan of I love fitness. I was super passionate about it. But I didn't know I could do it as an actual career.
actual work.
No.
Okay.
I didn't go to school for it. I didn't study it. No.
So the time you came to Kenya, that's the time you decided to make it as a career seriously, when you opened your first gym.
Well, yeah. I mean, through the guidance of my ex-partner, when we started that previous gym, and I realized that I was really good at this, and people were enjoying it, I fell in love with it. But there was no plan. No, there was no plan. So like, the people that want to get into the fitness space, like, they have like, okay, I'm going to be a trainer, then I'm going to open up my gym, then I'm going to do online
coaching,
whatever. That was not me. That was not me at all. This was not the plan at all.
Okay.
I just fell in love with that feeling, and I went with it.
When you opened your first gym, then things they didn't work, they were expected. You decided to quit, then you go back to Australia.
Yes.
What made you didn't stop?
I gave myself a timeline.
Okay.
So there was a period of about 6 months in 2023 where I really tried, but nothing was working.
Okay.
So I had given myself until December to find something.
Okay.
And luckily, by God's graces, I found that location. My first location. My first mint location.
Okay.
And then I just started. Yeah.
So when you open your second gym right now, what did you do something different? Like the first one, the mistake you did, and you opened the second gym. What the difference you did? What is the difference?
I think opening up your second one, like, you've already made all your mistakes in your first.
What was the first one?
Yeah. So ideally, you learn from the mistakes you've made there.
Okay.
So I knew exactly where to invest my money first. I knew how to, and I already had the template and the programming already done.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And then I increased my my staff, so I got another trainer.
Wow.
You've done all your hard work in the first one. Establishing you as a brand.
Yes.
So right now, if you're now going into your second gym,
one.
you just learn from the mistakes that you made on the first one. So you make sure you don't make them over here, because you're just wasting your time and your money.
Oh, okay.
It's expensive.
True.
There can be expensive mistakes, especially if you're doing it yourself. So you got to make sure that you don't make those same mistakes. But again, it's new challenges, right? It's a new demographic. It was a very strategic move for me to go to my second location because it's in Westlands.
Oh, okay.
It's on the other side of the highway. My first location is the other side of the highway.
So was this the other side?
Yeah.
The same location, but the other side.
I mean, so my first location is, I would say, in Lavington.
Okay.
On the other side of the highway.
Okay.
And then Westlands. So sometimes, people aren't going to travel from Westlands to go to there. So that was my idea, was to go to come to Westlands, to also bring in a new demographic. Yeah, so I'm not going to lose clientele from my first location. I'm just going to build new clientele from my second location.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you maintain your client?
Service. Simple. Because as a boutique gym, the only way that you're able to win is through your service. We don't have the resources of a fancy gym, equipment. Facility. The only way that we can be the best is our service, and that comes from the trainers. It's as simple as that.
Okay. So I would like us to talk about a little bit the mistake you did for the first gym. So at this point, I want to tell someone who's planning to open a gym what they're supposed to do better through your experience.
So firstly, when you're whoever wants to open a gym, really just make sure your rent is controlled. If your rent is too high, it's going to be very hard. So like practical advice, yeah, because whoever wants to open up a gym will have some sort of passion for it, of course.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure that your overheads are as low as possible, ideally, especially at the start. Make sure you only invest in equipment that you know is going to work, and understand what you're trying to bring. So for me, it was group classes. So I didn't need a lot of this equipment that's up here.
So, okay.
Simple training. So understand what your model's going to be. Yeah. Really understand the money.
The money.
Yes. And that only comes with understanding how much you're going to be. What's your break even? When are you able to start paying yourself? At what time do you think you'll be able to get X amount of members? All those things are super important at the start, especially right now, when someone wants to open up a gym, especially if it's a boutique gym. You know, it's very, very challenging. Again, going to my first kind of reasoning, right now I don't think the industry is quite there yet to its capacity. I think there's a few years left where it's at its yeah.
So the most important when you start you want to open your gym, you have to know the rent is how much, where it's
Oh yeah,
coming
you got to know the
from,
numbers.
where it's coming from, how much are you going to pay your workers, all those things.
Yep.
Then how long will it take to get for you to start getting your money back?
Yep.
Okay. What do you think trainers they do wrong when they come training people or clients?
What do you think trainers do wrong?
Yes.
They're not passionate about what they're doing.
Because you find someone as a client for this 1 month, the other month clients disappear. Say, I'm coming later, or I'm coming. He's going to look for another person.
Well, it's punctuality. It comes back to the basics. Some trainers are just not punctual. Yeah, they don't put love into their work. They don't check form correctly. Sometimes they're training and they're on their phone. It's those simple things. Whereas if you take your job seriously, people are going to come to you. It's as simple as that. And people overcomplicate. Understand layer. Now you can just go on ChatGPT and get a program. Why do they need trainers?
Okay.
Why do individuals need trainers now, or personal trainers? It's the first part. It's personal. Yeah. So you have to really understand your craft, have a lot of passion in it, and see the potential in that client. Yeah. Simple as that.
So the best way to maintain a client is to give him a good program and give him a good training.
I mean, as simple as that. Yeah, I mean, the program itself is, I wouldn't say my programming is extraordinary. Simple programming.
Okay.
But it's the service part.
So I would like to take us to that small part of your program. What is your program?
It depends on what the client wants to do.
So I want to burn fat. Yeah, just want to burn fat, but I don't want to lose weight. Most clients, they say, I just want to lose my stomach.
Most clients know what to do. They just don't want to hear it. So if I ask you the same question, you know exactly what to do, right?
Yes.
So the main issue is it's not really about even the workouts. It's about, are you in a calorie surplus or you're a calorie deficit? Yeah? And allowing women, I've got a lot of women clients.
Okay.
Also addressing them in terms of, their protein intake, their carbohydrate intake, their fat intake. Yeah. Giving them basic knowledge. Again, I'm not a qualified nutritionist. Yeah. But I know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I've been doing it for so long.
Okay.
And then providing them with the basic tools and understanding of those things. It's simple. Like that's what it comes down to. But again, it goes back to your service. Like, why are they coming to you? Yeah. Are they coming to you because your programming is fantastic? Yeah. And you get results like that? Fine. Yeah. But why are they really, really coming to you?
Because if I look at your gym, you don't have a lot of equipment, like fancy equipment and no machine.
I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in it? What do you believe in it?
Hardcore workouts, barbells, dumbbells, racks. That's all you need.
So if they come for your gym for the first time, what do I need to do?
Well, you need to know if you want to come for a strength workout or a conditioning workout.
Strength workout.
Come through, man. We do squats, we do deadlifts, we do bench. Yeah. Again, I wouldn't say that you are our ideal demographic, yeah, because you kind of know what you're doing, yeah. But where we do, where we do differ is our level of intensity is a lot more, yeah, in our group training. But we focus on everything, understanding the anatomy of the muscle, which again is not something that trainers don't know as well. Actually understand what muscle is getting worked, yeah? How to isolate the muscle, how to contract the muscle. Simple things like that. Educate the client, yeah? When you're doing a bench,
You know where you're targeting, which muscle you're targeting.
because they don't know. That's why they're coming to you,
Oh,
yeah?
okay.
Things like that. So a lot of all my trainers understand anatomy, yeah? Understand what's getting worked, yeah? I think that's very, very important as well.
Like every time you have mentioned, okay, these are your trainers, you coach them, or you have a sort of a class, you teach them how to do your client, how to train the client.
Again, my type of training is a little bit different. We really focus on the service. Yeah, the programming we can work on it together. Yeah, but it's I think where Mint stands out and my trainers stand out is mainly just the service. Yeah, developing that relationship with the client, really working on that service, and obviously providing results. It's as simple as that. Yeah.
What is your vision, Kaz, in training?
To be the biggest lifestyle brand in Kenya.
Wow.
That's it.
And how are you going to do that?
What I'm on right now. Just developing Mint, and I'm not rushing it. I don't see Mint as a fitness brand or a gym. I see Mint as a lifestyle brand. If I ask you, maybe you know, maybe you don't know, do you know what Mint stands for?
No.
So it stands for Move, Inspire, Nourish, Transform.
Oh, okay.
So simply put, I see Mint as more than just a gym. I see it as a lifestyle brand. And that's my 5-year goal.
Is there a time you ever feel you want to quit since you started your journey?
Never. You have hard days, but
how do you handle hard days?
You learn. I think when you get into business, you learn a lot about yourself, and you understand like where your thresholds are. You know, for the last 2 to 3 months, I've had something happen pretty much every day, but you get stronger at it. And I'm not saying everyone can hack it. I'm just saying I never lost hope and faith. I've trusted my vision. It's gotten me this far. I'm not perfect. I have my days, you know, but in those kind of times, I lean on like my friends, you know, to help me through it. I talk to people who have gone through this more than I have. I'm blessed to be able to have some very good mentors, you know, who have gone through many more challenges than I have gone through. I talk, I ask for help, I ask for advice, I ask for guidance, you know, and that's a part of being an entrepreneur. I never once said I want to stop this. No, because for me this is plan A. I don't have a plan B. I don't have a plan B. No.
Because opening a business is not something easy, or learning a business is not something easy. Because you find sometimes things they go up and down, or things happen. Maybe
every day, bro.
There's a trainer who's doing this. There's a client who's complaining about this.
Every day, bro. Every day. You know, every day you're putting out something. It's very rarely that, and it only gets worse. You know, but you ideally by that time you've understood how to navigate through these problems. Especially now being the sole founder, I don't have too many people to lean on.
No.
Yeah, and that can be a challenge. That was a huge challenge for me in the first year.
Okay.
You know, in the first year it was just me and my first trainer. It was just two of us.
Just two of us.
It was just two of us.
Right now, how many are you?
Right now, I have 4 trainers.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned before you started, you told me you have another gym. you open another gym down in Westland. For someone who doesn't know that, can you just make it explain a lot about the gym?
So, I mean, my second gym is now located in on Jalaram Road, Westlands, 21, right where the paddle point is. So there's paddle courts, there's my gym, there's a restaurant, all in one compound. You know, so we've tried to focus on having a one-stop shop for anything that you want. And we also have a recovery center that's opening up there as well.
Okay.
You know, where it has a sauna, cold plunges, everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the first one? Or
No, this one is
second?
actually going to be an actual recovery studio. So it's going to have like an actual sauna, proper cold plunges and everything. And obviously Flo would partake in some of that. And we've just opened. We're still working on it. Few things here and there, but we're hoping to have a strong 2026. That's the goal.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, we're just hustling, man. We're trying to make it work. Yeah.
yeah. Because like you find, like I say, someone like you coming in Kenya,
Yeah.
people, they think you charge a lot of huge amount.
No, because for me, like, I had to build credibility. Yeah. So for me, I was learning. Yeah, because it was my first time doing it.
Okay.
But yeah, there was not a lot of people that look like me, like within this industry,
True.
who are really trying to push. You know, so yeah, hopefully I can inspire the next few people that are coming through. That this is obviously a space where you can focus on and create something. But yeah, the fitness space here in Kenya is definitely not easy to monetize from as of right now. So, but like I said, I think we're nearly there. I think we're nearly at the cusp.
What do you think people they need to do to improve to monetize fitness? Because we find most coaches or most bodybuilders, they're not making a lot of money from fitness.
That's a good question. Again, I can't comment on that too much because I would say I'm still new to the industry. So I don't want to give advice for stuff that hasn't worked for me, you know? By God's graces, I've been able to do something, but I don't think what I do would work for everyone. Yeah?
Okay.
So when it comes to, let's say, trainers or let's say gym owners, have a vision, understand like what you think the market can be, and then create community. I think here in Kenya, what really works is creating community. Create community and then monetize from that. That's because over here, that is what works. Yeah. So if you have like Flow, you know, we create a community and we monetize from that. Yeah. With Mint, obviously my gym, I create a community.
Yes.
Yeah. Then I monetize from that. The margins are not great on gyms. The margins are not great. Yeah. So when you open up a gym, you have to first think about scalability. Yeah. Are you able to scale this product? That's where the money's at. That's where the money's at, in my opinion.
Because first of all, is you as being a CEO of the gym or a gym owner, most trainers they complain, gym owner they don't pay enough trainers. What about you? Are you okay? Are you paying your trainers enough? Because we find most trainers they complain, I'm working for this gym, but they're not paying me enough. I'm doing a lot of work, but I'm not getting what exactly I deserve.
My trainers are paid well. I have an understanding with them where what I know what the market rate is, and they're earning more than that. I'm not saying that they earn a lot, but again, explaining to them that this is a boutique gym, this is a startup. Yeah, understanding their value, understanding how hard they want to work, and that will come in the end. Yeah, because for us, let's say a gym owner, my biggest asset is my trainers, so I treat them well. You know, but again, I'm still learning. But we have a good understanding where I give them a lot of opportunities, you know, to grow themselves as a brand. And I think that's what they see, and that's why they trust me. Yeah.
What is the best advice you ever received in your life?
Ask as many questions as you can. Yeah. Lean on the people that are in your circle. Yeah. Especially for us men, have some strong male friends around you. Yeah. Take it a day at a time, man. Take it a day at a time. Yeah.
Okay. What the best advice can you give someone about money?
Money comes and goes. Yeah. Understand how to utilize money as a tool. Yeah. If you have, try not to leave your money in the bank. Yeah. Invest as much as you can. For me, I invest everything into Mint, into my brand. Yeah. Invest in your future. Don't leave your money in the bank. Yeah. Use money as a tool. Yeah. Don't put money on a pedestal over here. Don't do that. Don't do that. But be also very smart with your money. Like, I see a lot of people waste money over here. Like, yeah. If you go to a restaurant, you spend $1,500 a day, right?
Yes.
Cook at home. Yeah. If you add up $1,500 each day, you eat that 5 times a week.
You spend a lot.
You spend a lot. Understand where your money is going. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What can you tell someone who is going through tough time in life at the moment? Because you've been there before.
It gets better. Yeah. Don't lose hope and faith. Once you lose hope and faith, then you're in trouble. Yeah. I know it's easier than done. Yeah, but when you're going through those times, it's hard. It's easier said than done. When I was going through my hardest times, which was, from 2023, most of 2024, I leaned on my friends heavily. I used my friends. I don't have a lot of friends.
Okay.
So lean on the people that are close to you, and then never lose hope and faith. If you lose hope and faith, then it gets harder and harder to get out of bed.
What can you tell someone who don't know about you for the last time, who's watching this episode?
So yes, I'm Kaz from Mint. My goal is to create the biggest lifestyle brand here in Kenya. Yeah, not just fitness. And I'm only 2 years in. I'm still very early in. I'm looking forward to the next years. I'm looking forward to the new challenges that are going to come my way.
Okay. Where can someone come to the gym? If someone wants to come to visit the gym, give the location. Where they can find you?
Yeah, so you can find me at both my locations, which is 101 Manyani East Road. That's my first location, and then the second Mint is located 21 Jalaram Road in Westlands. Yeah, so those are the two gyms. You can catch me there. If you're curious about Mint, you can just DM us and we'll get back to you. Yeah. Come down for a free trial class if you're curious. Yeah.
Oh, do you have a challenge about ice this time coming?
No.
You don't have the challenge. Until when?
Oh, you mean the flow?
Yes.
So, yeah, our next flow session is on this Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday.
Yeah.
This Sunday is going to be date.
It's going to be the 9th.
The 9th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If someone wants to come?
Yeah, if someone wants to come, just follow the flow page. Tickets are there on Hustle Salsa.
How much?
2,000.
2,000.
Yeah. So it's our first one that we're doing at the new location.
Oh, the new location.
Yeah. So we're gonna have DJs there. It's gonna be a vibe.
Okay. Is there anything I forgot to ask you? Kindly, you can just share.
No, I think that's it, bro.
That's it.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, thank you so much for showing up.
Of course, bro.
I really
appreciate the time.
I appreciate your time. Also sharing your story, because most people, they don't know. They just see cars, just open the fight gym, then you grow up, think you just don't know. So as you know, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to subscribe. Drop your comment down below. Let us know, what do you think about this episode? What have you learned through this episode? See you in the next one. Peace out.